Pennatrator, can you see the screen?
Yeah, I can see our faces. Did you hit the button?
You always ask that.
Well, I'm going to ask it now.
Stop it. It's over. Welcome to the Patty Bandwagon Show. Episode number, Michael Jordan, 23.
23. Season 2, episode 5. Not 4. Did you put a card in?
Oh, shit. Yeah, I did.
Okay.
After watching the fights this weekend, I came up with our new slogan.
What fight?
Well, we're going to get into the fights we watched.
Okay.
But there was a line used during the telecast that fits our show perfectly. Awkward, but still effective.
Oh, that's awesome. Yes. Yes. Let's make this awkward.
Yes, that's the goal. So before we get into talking about the fights and Tyson Fury and whatnot, I want to give a shout out to Tyler.
C-Steam?
Yes. I'm using his name because he deserves it.
Oh. Why does I got a story about him, but why does he deserve
Well, I don't know what your story is, but he is one dedicated listener, and what makes him such a dedicated listener is he puts comments.
Yes. He loves the show. He does love the show. I don't know if he loves me, but
well, you know, I want him not to love you.
Well, the reason I say this.
Well, I don't want you to get too far yet, because that is our show demographic. We want someone to love one and hate the other.
Okay.
But if you're willing to talk about why Tyler should hate you, go for it.
Okay. It's real quick.
Go for it.
Today, I was in the back because we're friends at work.
Yes.
Okay. We'll just get
Are
that
you
in.
just work friends?
No. We're friends out of
Okay.
that. And I'm sitting there working away, and guess what he does? He spits water on me.
I was going to say farted, but he spit water on you?
Yeah.
Did you deserve it?
He said I made a face that looked like I shit my pants while he was drinking water, and he, rather than spit water out, he tried to hold it in, and it just fucking squirted right on me. It was awkward. It was awkward.
I kind of see what Tyler's talking about, just because that video you posted when you were talking about your back and you're getting out of your gaming chair,
Yeah.
that was probably what he saw.
That was my street workout. No.
Orange Theory is taking you a long way, man.
Oh.
But
anyways, I had to throw that out because it was so funny today.
Oh, Tyler, keep it up.
Yeah.
Keep spitting on him. And, comment on the show and subscribe and do all that.
Yeah.
And I'm telling our other listeners, be a Tyler. Don't be afraid to comment.
Yeah.
Tyler just doesn't give us good comments. Tyler tells us how it is.
Oh, yeah. He doesn't give us favorable comments.
Yeah.
He gives us good comments about the truth.
Yes. He appreciates, or he just finds funny, our mistakes and our show topics. But Tyler, you demand.
Yeah, keep it up.
Keep it up. I also want to thank again Dusty Bottle.
Yep, Colin,
not Colleen. It wasn't a Colin show. It was Colin Brennan.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you on that.
Thanks, Colin. Hopefully the damage control on some of the comments made during that show is okay, and we're all in good fun here. And we don't edit, obviously.
It's not well enough.
No, not well enough. But yes, thanks, Dusty Bottle. But so I'm a little disappointed this week. We were planning on having a guest. We were going to repeat a guest from last year, Fontizzle.
Yeah.
But he was a little under the weather, so we couldn't make that happen.
Yeah, he said he had the coronavirus.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It is in Reno.
It is in Reno.
But if there's one guy who's going to beat that virus, it's Fontizzle.
Yeah, he actually he did send me a thing, a news article about it being at UNR.
Oh, really? Did he bring it there?
No, but I think that's where he got it from.
Okay.
It was a fake story.
Of course it was. Most stories are fake.
It was a picture of
a corona and someone
sick
right next to it.
It was about as big as a corona.
Oh.
One of those.
Well, we're going to have to bring on Fontizzle to actually talk about this. But anyway, he would have been perfect for the topic that we're talking about today.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
We were talking about the Tyson Fury Deontay Wilder fight. That was on Saturday.
Yes.
You knew I was going to watch it, correct? Because
Yes. Yeah. You said you were gonna go home and watch the fight.
Yeah.
And I didn't watch the fight.
No.
So.
That's disappointing. So let me tell you what happened since you don't know.
Well, I didn't get invited over, so.
Well, don't take it personally. I just had a moment where I just wanted to enjoy the fight by myself, enjoy my own ideas and thoughts, so I would be right. Because if I get anyone else involved, I'm not right on subject. You negate the issue.
All right.
So anyway, since you didn't watch it and you don't know what happened, Tyson Fury, who was the underdog in the fight.
Yes, I knew that.
Wait, you knew he was the underdog?
Yes, I did.
Okay. All right. He knocked out Wilder.
Okay.
7th round TKO.
TKO. Don't say knockout because
It was a technical knockout. When you make a guy quit, that is the same as knocking him unconscious.
No, I think a technical knockout is when the referee stops a fight.
Yeah. Or say a coach.
A trainer
throwing
okay.
in the
Well,
towel.
I'll believe you on this one because I don't know 100%. So.
Well, let's not get technical on a technical knockout.
Okay. Let us know if anybody knows better than us.
Yeah.
Let us know.
That's what the comments are for. It was a surprise. You don't know the history of the first fight, but in the first fight, Tyson Fury was dominating the fight on the cards in the point system. But at the end of the day, Deontay Wilder knocked down Fury twice late in the fight, including the last round.
Okay.
And the second time he got up, he looked like the fucking Undertaker.
What do you mean by that?
So Deontay Wilder knocks him down.
Okay.
He is flat on his back. His eyes are open, looking at the lights. He looks like deer in the headlights.
Just fucking dead.
Looks dead.
Okay.
Then all of a sudden, he gets up from the waist up and just sits up straight.
Okay.
And hops up and is okay. And it took approximately like 5 to 6 seconds for that to happen. I think it was probably a 7 count.
Close.
So he's dominating the fight. Looks like he's dead. Gets up from that. The end result was a draw.
Okay. Horrible. The worst thing in fucking boxing.
Like kissing your sister.
Yeah.
But I would say the draw was legitimate because obviously one fighter is dominating by boxing skills, scoring points. That was the Fury side. And then the other side, Wilder, knocks down the dude twice late in the fight. So you could say Wilder is probably the stronger fighter in the late rounds.
Okay. Well, that makes sense. If he dominated the whole fight, won every round, and then gets knocked down twice, and he only loses one round by 2 points, you still have.
Well, I
don't know.
Let
how
me
that
be
could be
clear
a draw.
here. The two knockdowns weren't in the same round. The first one happened, I want to say, in round 9 or 10. The second one then again happened in 12.
Okay.
So you could say Deontay Wilder actually won at least the last 4 rounds, and 2 of those by 2 points.
Jeez, he had to have won every round except the ones that he got knocked down in.
Fury?
Yeah.
There is a chance he won the first 7 to 8.
Yeah. And then the one in between his knockdowns. He could still win those rounds.
There was a chance he won that.
So that would
So
make
you're
a draw.
still fighting. Yeah, of course. It was a draw.
I know. That's what I'm saying. That's how it would have to happen.
Okay. In someone's opinion. In judge's opinion.
Yeah. 2 out of the 3.
Yeah. How the scorecards were, one had Wilder winning, one had Fury winning, and one had it even.
A draw.
And that's what creates a draw.
Jesus. That's horrible. That's horrible.
So, that's what...
How long ago was that one?
I think it was at least 10 months ago.
Oh, okay.
They had a fight. They both had a fight in the middle of Wilder Tyson 1 and Wilder Tyson 2.
Okay.
They each had a fight. Brings us to 2, where Fury dominated. We were just kind of watching it.
Yes.
And Fury pretty much mauled Wilder. Wilder's a knockout puncher. He didn't look like one.
He had one good punch.
He did in the first round.
Yeah, that was it.
And actually left a mark on Fury at the press conference.
Yeah. My prediction was pretty close on that.
Wait,
so.
you had a prediction?
So
wait a minute.
with money involved?
Pennatrator? Did you open your William Hill app?
I did.
So on Saturday afternoon, me and the Pennatrator were hanging out, preparing for a future interview for the show.
Yeah, pre-show.
Yeah. So we got a little tour.
Yeah.
We got high.
Yeah. Yeah.
We got kind of high.
We got really, really high.
We did. Well, not as high as...
People can get higher.
Yeah, normally they get higher with more people.
Yes.
But in our circumstance, we got high. But anyway, after we got high, we went and had breakfast and had some drinks in the early afternoon. And that's when I brought up to him, hey, yeah, I'm going to go watch the fight, blah, blah, blah.
Yes.
Pennatrator had no real idea that the fight was going on, and it really wasn't. It was something he was prioritizing.
Yeah, it was not on the high list of prioritization.
Yeah. You had other life stuff to do.
Yes.
So I brought that up. So you must have went home and you opened your William Hill app.
Yeah, I was like, oh, that'll be fun. That'll make it kind of interesting to watch the news feeds tonight. When I'm watching
So,
a movie.
wait, whoa. Yeah, you didn't actually watch the fight.
I did not watch the
Because
fight.
it was a pay-per-view event.
Yes, and I don't... Well, I probably do have
You
pay-per-view.
probably could have got pay-per-view if you really wanted to watch it.
Yeah. It's always a mess, though, at my house.
Instead of fighting with that mess.
No, I'm not... Yeah, instead of fighting with
The mess of trying to... And it was $90, by the way.
Holy shit.
Oh,
Fuck
yeah,
that.
it was a big deal.
Yeah.
It's a big deal.
That was
To real
not gonna
sports
happen.
fans. Yeah. We pay $90 and buy pizza and watch it by ourselves.
That sounds awesome. That's how C's team did it. Just like that. You almost did it to me. You almost did it to me.
Stop making me laugh.
Oh, my gosh.
So, you're at home.
I'm at
You're
home.
like, I'm going to open the William Hill app.
Yeah, let me see what...
Let's see what kind of action I can get on the fight. How much did you bet? I don't want to know what you bet. I just
Why
want...
don't you take a guess? What?
I'm going to guess $2.
$2 each card.
Oh, so you were so degenerate. You bet on both cards, the undercard and the pay-per-view event.
No. I bet on the pay-per-view event, but two different tickets. I guess that was
okay.
what you'd say.
All right.
So $2 each.
$2 each. Big bets.
Yeah.
Are you willing to give up your balance on your William Hill account right now?
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Was that $2 more than 10% of your total balance?
No.
Okay. That's my only question. So
Okay,
you're not overbetting. You're not being a degenerate gambler.
No. I just it's fun to watch. I mean, it is because you're like, okay, I'm going to watch for this or watch for that.
You're watching up for updates. You weren't watching the fight, first of all. Boom. Alert.
Yeah, actually, it was. So I don't know. I like sports. I don't
You
know.
don't like watching it. So, what were the...
Sometimes
these
it's just
two-
fucking stresses.
It's too stressful to actually watch it?
Sometimes, yes.
Okay, I'm going to get into that a little later. But
Okay.
what were your bets?
My bet was Fury to win,
'Kay.
or Wilder knockout in the first 3 rounds.
In the first 3 rounds?
Yeah.
I was going to say you almost bet the most popular way to bet this fight until you said Wilder under 3.
Yeah, I was like, either he's going to knock him out because he was the favorite. Either he was going to knock him out. If he didn't knock him out, then it was going to go to a decision the other way.
Correct.
So that was my deal.
You were close. You were close to betting with the public.
Oh, really?
The aspect I'm going to bring up is a lot of people bet Wilder knockout, I want to say after 8.
Kind of like the last fight?
Correct.
Gotcha. Well,
So,
okay.
without knowing jack shit, you were close.
That's how boxing
But hey,
is.
you came out a winner.
Yes.
So on the $2 bet for Fury to win, what you win, like $3.30? $3.30?
No, $4.35.
Holy shit.
Yeah. The odds were that good.
You know, if you keep getting these big wins, you do not qualify to host on this show.
Just
We're not winners.
Yeah. So what did I win? I won 35 cents because I bet 2.
Oh, shit.
You see what I'm saying?
Wilder. And the reason you lost on Wilder was because he wore the heavy fight costume.
Yeah. I guess. I don't know.
So to let our listeners know, yesterday, Deontay Wilder's excuse for his leg fatigue in the fight. For the people who watched it, they would have saw this huge black lit up costume that he wore.
If you didn't see it, then look this thing up.
It was sick.
It was cool.
It was badass.
It was really cool.
Tons of lights, red eyes.
It was like something J-Lo would come out on a halftime show.
Yes.
That's what it would be for.
Well, J-Lo would be showing more skin. Like
maybe not.
That's what she would emphasize. But
yeah.
I
just
looked
threw out
like
J-Lo.
he looked like a Darth Vader / Batman / Transformer costume.
Yeah. Yeah, he looked like a bedazzled transformer.
Yes.
Or not
bedazzled.
Bejeweled? What are the...
Bejeweled.
Bejeweled, there we go.
We'll call it bejeweled.
See, a fucking sequence.
Exactly.
Sequence transformer. That's fabulous.
Or whatever.
Or whatever.
As if. So... The presentations by both fighters, the bedazzled Batman of Wilder and Tyson Fury came out as a king.
A king.
He came out to the song Crazy by Patsy Cline.
Yeah, that was crazy.
So until we just watched it again, I didn't really realize why he might pick that song, because he feels like he's crazy.
Is that what he said?
So let me give you a little background to Tyson Fury.
Okay.
Tyson Fury won the heavyweight championship for the first time in 2013.
7 years ago.
Again, this show doesn't do math, but 7's correct.
I forgot what year it is.
2020, baby. In 2013, he beats Vladimir Klitschko. He came out of nowhere.
Isn't that your boy?
No. My guy's Triple G. Gennady Golovkin. Gennady Golovkin.
That's his last name?
Golovkin.
Golovkin. There we go.
Yes.
Okay, not Klitschko.
No.
Not Glitchko?
And now for this episode of In the Weeds.
Okay.
So Klitschko loses the title to Fury. Fury comes out of nowhere. No one really, as far as in America, probably knows him. I didn't know him. So this was the first time I started to track him.
Okay. Did you like him?
No.
Oh.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
I thought he was goofy as shit.
Yeah.
The fight with Klitschko was extremely boring. He jabbed and ran.
Like a typical heavyweight fight.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, very true. But one thing that I did not appreciate about him in his first fight that I'm now really starting to appreciate is he doesn't get hit. Bobs and weaves and rope-a-dopes and does all that shit like no other person.
Yeah, he's
elusive.
Yeah, just looking at this, he's very twitchy.
Yeah.
For being a tall guy.
So you look at him.
Yeah, he's 6'9", right?
He's 6'9". In this past fight, he was 271. He looks fat. He doesn't look like incredibly athletic like the prototypical champion would look.
He looks like a late Foreman.
Totally. He's right now, I believe he's like 35. So he looks a lot older than he really is. Yeah, he wins that fight against Klitschko in 2013. He comes out with a bunch of comments in the media. It's homophobic, it's racist, it hits all sides of the spectrum. Discriminates against women, saying some crazy stuff. As me and you talked about, in boxing, he was being his own promoter.
Which you have to do.
Which you do have to do. You can argue the fact whether you need to bring up topics like that to create attention.
Well,
that could be an argument.
I mean, who's going to tell him otherwise?
The thing is in the history of boxing, champions, and specifically in combat sports, they seem to feel their own right to say whatever they want.
Yeah, who's going to tell them not to?
Yeah, normally they are considered the baddest man on the planet.
Yeah.
They are the best fighters out there. So no one's going to mess with them, right?
Yeah. Would you tell 30-year-old Mike Tyson that he needs to shut his mouth?
If I'm getting paid $20 million, maybe.
Yeah, but you...
Not on the street.
Yeah, not on the street. Like even a reporter wouldn't even do that.
He's a scary dude.
He was, not now, but...
I would argue that.
Tyson? No, he's fucking down at the ranch, just chilling all the time now.
Oh, no. We didn't talk about this before the show.
Oh.
There was a video this past weekend, Tyson at the fight. Chad Ochocinco.
Okay.
comes up to him.
Uh-huh.
Ocho Cinco has a boy that's videotaping whatever Ocho Cinco does.
Okay.
He comes up to Tyson. Tyson sees the guy videotaping on his phone.
Uh-huh.
He says, "What the fuck are you doing with your phone?" He was ready to beat the dude down because he didn't know the guy worked for Chad.
Oh.
And when I saw that video, I would have turned my phone off too, even now. He's still got some fight in him.
He's still got some issues. He's still got that alpha shit going on.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. That's
Getting
what
back.
that's what we talked about a couple shows ago.
When you're a fighter, when your profession is fighting, it's very hard to turn it off.
When your profession is physicality, it's hard to turn that off.
Okay. It's one thing to be a hockey player, a football player, and be in physical sports like that. It's a whole new level when you're MMA or a boxer, where you're literally, every time you get into a ring, get into a forum, the chance of injury goes through the roof, and there's a chance of death.
Yeah.
That's a crazy extreme, but there is.
Oh, in boxing for sure.
Or
boxing,
MMA.
Or MMA, yeah. I mean, fighting sport,
Right.
Where it's you versus another person.
Yeah.
You can't rely on your teammates.
Correct.
I mean, you're not going to get rolled on the line when you're fucking a lineman. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Your injuries are fucking head injuries.
Yes.
So
Anyway, that's
So what's your
my point with that is it doesn't go away, and it can affect your mental health. It can affect your mentality, and maybe your sense of reality is different compared to maybe other people.
your mental health is more aggressive.
Yes.
You're more on the more aggressive, but so you just have different mental health issues than other people. That's all.
I was talking about the comments Fury making crazy homophobic shit.
Okay.
Homophobic, racist, discriminatory comments.
Never
okay. Never okay.
Promotional comments.
That's how it looks.
Okay.
From what you know, from what you've heard so far.
From what I've heard so far, yeah.
Yes.
He's promoting himself. He's trying to make a name for himself.
Yes. So the reason we came to that conclusion was after the fact, as years passed, after 2016, he became openly public about mental health issues that he fights with. He came out by saying he has been suicidal.
Uh-huh.
He was quoted as saying during his weekly routines, on every Sunday, he feels suicidal because he gets out of his normal routine on Sundays because for whatever reason he has he doesn't have as many obligations that keep him on the right track mentally. So as time has went on,
Okay.
he's embraced these mental health issues, and it's gotten to the point where it's actually been made public, where a lot of people actually appreciate what he has to say. It gives them a resource to make them feel okay with who they are.
Okay.
People who are depressed.
He's a spokesperson for boxing depression.
Not just boxing depression.
Okay.
It's a little bit more than that.
Okay.
The video I sent you.
Yes, the video I watched. Halfway through. 3/4 through.
Yeah, I know.
This
This is the 3/4 podcast show.
Yeah. It's just not a podcast.
That's why I said podcast show. Did you see the effect on the host?
Yeah.
Did you think it was bullshit?
No. But do you think that was actually him, or it was like an accumulation of things?
I think that question really caters to people with mental health issues, because I feel like mental health is questioned more than any other. Yeah, you can call it disease. You can call depression a disease.
I mean, you definitely can. I mean, it's
because when you get the flu, there's symptoms. When you get depressed, are there really simple symptoms?
Yeah, there's symptoms.
Like what? Mood?
Mood, substance abuse. That's probably
Erratic. Could erratic thoughts be part of that?
Well, you can't see erratic thoughts, so that's not it's a symptom, but you have to realize
it can be sensed.
Yeah, you have to realize it yourself, right?
Correct.
That's
anxiety. Can anxiety be a symptom?
I guess.
I just feel like
but anxiety is not exclusive to depression.
No, it's not.
So,
but no symptoms exclusive to a disease.
Except for
cough.
Yeah.
Is a cough exclusive to a cold?
No. What about back pain?
That's a great question. You know what? Maybe it's your anxiety at work with C-Steam team that's...
I just never know when I'm going to get showered.
Exactly. So you're a little herky-jerky and you blow a disc.
Yeah.
So that's what I find so interesting about Tyson Fury's story. If you can, because of these symptoms or because of what he's going through, I go back and forth whether he's an underdog or
what do you
a comeback story.
Okay, that's what I was going to say. Like an underdog, but a comeback story. I think it's in its infancy because it's
still fresh.
Yeah,
because it's only been 5 years.
Yeah, and in his interview, he said that after he finishes he had this match and then he had 2 more, and he says he's done.
He's done.
So that's when you see if he's
real Fury.
Yeah, because it sounds to me like he is a very addictive person. So I'm sure he was probably using drugs and alcohol when he was in that depressive state.
No, I didn't bring up that point, but that is true.
Yeah. And
he was a heavy drinker.
So
cocaine.
Yeah, so I'm sure that they build on themselves, right?
Yeah.
So it's going to be, so don't throw all your eggs in his basket and wait until he done boxing to see what he does after that.
Oh, I completely agree with that.
Because he's going to lose he's going to lose his training, he's going to lose his consistency, he's going to lose his schedule.
In his interview, he said even when he quits, he's still going to be going to the gym every day due to his due to his.
It's helping him. It's making him better. That's going to be his savior. So we'll see what he can do.
Yeah, definitely. Well, he's going to have to find a way, obviously, to consume his time, consume his mind, and the thing that I like what I hear from Fury is that he acknowledges all of these points.
Yeah, see, he's open about it, which is good.
And
I think you need to do.
Yeah, he's not a bunch of word vomit anymore.
No.
When he was coming out with all those racially charged comments, he just came out with word vomit to get famous, just like we're doing now.
Yeah,
we just come out with word vomit.
Yeah, but we're not trying to.
We're not trying to get famous.
No, I mean, yes, we are, but
yes,
but we don't need to do parlor tricks to get it done.
Well, wouldn't you consider the William Hill app parlor tricks right now? No, you don't do that for the show.
No, not now. The Super Bowl was for the show, but
that's true.
Yeah, so
we should have thought about some prop bets for this fight, but
there's going to be more fights, so we could do more prop bets.
Well, we're all about competition, and we just continue putting ourselves in a competitive environment. But speaking of competition, let's go with the Pennatrator Story of the Week.
Boop, 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 boop.
Ding, 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 ding.
Boop, 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 boop.
We need some real sound effects.
Insert sound effects there. All right, so I kind of listened to you the last time about just picking stories from Nevada. So this one comes out of Houston,
Texas.
Yeah.
Well, fuck.
So
it's got to be good.
Okay, so there's
everyone brace yourself.
Okay, so there's a competition coming out from NASA.
Open. Oh boy.
Okay. All right. I've told you.
I like your angle right now.
Yeah. So they are planning to, and then I'm gonna wrap this all up while I'm reading you this story.
Yes.
So they're coming up with their new mission is a rover to land on Venus. Venus.
Okay.
Not Mars, not the moon, not whatever.
Okay.
It's gonna be super challenging, right? Because Venus it's a rock like us, but it's hot as shit. It's 840 degrees
at the surface.
At the surface, and
no rubber tires.
Yeah. So okay. So there's that. Yeah.
Okay.
And the surface pressure is 90 times that of Earth.
Okay.
Okay. Right. So it's hot and it's very fucking. What do you call it? A lot of pressure.
Dense.
Yeah. Jeez. So they're calling out to people for outside of the box, right? This is calling for all innovators and out of the box thinkers for help on their next big project, the Venus rover, according to a press release.
Are you trying to get involved in this?
No. Fuck no. And this is why.
Okay.
Okay, what they need you to do is come up with a sensor to relay back to Earth.
Yes.
To
relay data
yes,
from the rover.
to control the rover. So
Okay.
it's a sensor to control the rover.
A remote control.
A remote control.
A remote control that reaches Venus.
Yes, and can go in these environments.
Oh, shit.
Okay. Guess what their first place prize is?
Trip to Venus.
Here's your death.
All right, Mars.
No, it's $15,000.
NASA expects a revolutionary idea
that they can't think of.
they can't think of, and they want to just pay $15,000 for it.
Yeah, you can't even buy a car with that.
Holy shit.
So they're fucking geniuses and retarded at the same time.
Is Soft Hands part of NASA? Because that is the kind of wheeling and dealing that I'm expecting.
Let's start out small. Let's lowball them. Let's fucking lowball them. And the thing is if you invent something like that,
I'm going to Russia.
Yeah.
Or whoever else is in the space race. Because
China.
I'm like, oh, America, they're only going to pay me $15,000 for this brilliant idea. Yeah, Elon Musk is just like, I got this figured out already. Yeah, I'll give him $15,000. Really?
You can't even buy a Tesla with that.
Exactly. My truck is worth, well, $5,000 less, but wow.
Yeah.
NASA's a bunch of Jews.
Apparently. They just
because
they got
here's
too
the
many
thing,
pensions.
you're gonna have to follow up on this.
Okay, I will.
Because I want to know if an idea actually comes up and they get their price.
It says there's a first, second, and third.
No. But we don't know if anyone's actually going to give ideas.
Oh, got you.
Like maybe
you just need to get close.
Right. I'm not a science guy. Maybe I can just write up a presentation out of my ass that sells them, and they'll try it, and I'll make the $15,000, and I'll be like, haha, got you, bitch.
Yeah. It ain't gonna work.
Yeah, exactly. You get what you pay for, and this seems like a not necessarily dangerous project, but a very important project.
Yeah, like nothing's been on the surface of Venus, so
maybe I should just offer $15,000 for someone to start a good podcast. Like that sounds a little bit more in the right price range.
Seriously, they need to have a competition for a cool NASA podcast.
Yeah,
two idiots just talking about that don't
trying to think of remote controls for their fucking vehicles on Venus.
Yeah, ran out of Reno maybe.
We're definitely gonna tag this episode to them.
Okay. Yeah, listen to these guys.
Yeah, they'll be like, wow, they got us. Winners. Actually, we'll probably get third.
Third is still $5,000. That'll buy us a lot of
$5,000?
mics. $5,000, yeah.
Wow. Our mics
so,
are good.
like first place. Dude, I just saw that and went, are you fucking kidding me?
That is stupid.
Yeah.
If anyone has any kind of idea or rationale why they would only charge $15,000, please comment.
Yeah, please comment.
Because I feel like we're pretty on point here. If anyone has opposite opinions about this, please comment.
Yeah, definitely. So
that
I'm gonna.
I like where your head was at on that one.
I'm gonna start bringing these things.
Yeah, I kind of want to ask what your source is, where you find these, and how much time it actually takes you to find this.
Today was fast. I did that today.
You're like, you know what? I'm thinking NASA.
Well,
you're thinking techie.
No, I was doing something.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, let's see what they got going on.
So next week kind of caters to your way of thinking and your brain power because you're a little more techie than I am. You like motors.
And like things that
you
move.
You like things that move and get you high.
Yeah. So next week will be a good show. I'll probably run away with it. So
just to give our listeners some fair warning, this might be the Pennatrator show.
No, it will be the Penn Bandwagon show.
The Penn Bandwagon show with special guest from Great Basin Aviation and Jpaddy in the corner.
And Jpaddy just Taking pictures.
Yeah, taking pictures, trying to add 2 + 2, and trying to figure out what the hell they're saying or what they're talking about.
Yeah.
Getting high.
Getting high. Next
Getting
episode, we're getting high.
Getting
on
high in a small cabin.
on our own supply.
Yeah. Getting up early. We had to wake up early. We woke up.
Don't give up too much information.
We did a little post. I did do a little post that showed the people where we were.
Oh, okay.
Only like 3 people watched, so it didn't.
Okay.
It really didn't have that.
Okay.
Social media effect.
Yeah. You don't have as many followers as _Pennatrator?
Actually, I have a lot more than you.
Oh, probably.
Yeah. I'm getting some random followers that I'm really impressed with myself.
Nice.
And that's why our content has to get good, because I feel like there's some potential.
There's some eyes on the prize.
Well, as they listen to this and they get over the initial stupidity and baboonness of the show, they'll be like, wow, I actually want to talk to that group of people.
I'm pretty interesting.
Yes. And you're pretty awkward, but still effective.
Awkward, but still effective.
Tune in next week.
_Pennatrator
is going to have a coming out party.
Oh, yeah. I'll post some shit.
Yeah. _Pennatrator.
Yeah, follow me.
Follow him. Patty Bandwagon.
Follow him.
Follow him. Or I will follow you.
That's not
what?
creepy.
Do you want me to follow you, or do you want to follow me?
Because I will follow you.
That is...
I will follow you.
I will follow you. Do you want to dictate or be dictated?
Calm down, Fury.
Tyson Fury. I'm feeling the fury.
The Fury.
If I were to end this show right, I'd do karaoke to a song I love in a Fury type aspect, like I showed you. But no one wants to hear me do karaoke.
No.
_Pennatrator.
Follow me.
Patty Bandwagon. Go to the links. They're actually all linked. Like, if you want to find my Twitter account, all that bullshit, you can do that. They actually work now.
He likes Twitter a little more. So
if you want to see me
him on the Twitter.
Yeah, if you want to see me pick fights and sometimes get slapped down, follow me on Twitter.
You mostly slapped down.
I do not get, in some people's opinions, I always get slapped down. But again, we're really working on publicizing. _Pennatrator.
_Pennatrator. You can see my...
Follow, comment, listen, subscribe, all that BS. You think I covered it?
I think you covered it.
Do you want to be dictated?
Or dictated to?
Or dictated to? Do you want to follow or be followed? That is the slogan of episode 23. Michael Jordan, baby.
Season 2, episode 5.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah.
On that note,
all right.
Pennatrator, what do you got to say to people?
Oh, bye-bye.